Yo, what's up people? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing good. Let's see what we can find today in this craziness of videos. Let's go!
Do you remember this tree that looks completely out of place? Some people theorized it could be a fake tree, and the shimmering on the leaves is a kind of camouflage. Well, I want to show you something. Watch this. That's not normal. So now the question is, why is there a fake tree sitting among a forest? Is it a spy tree? Is it a hiding place for someone or something? Could it even be a portal tree for Bigfoot? Because there are hundreds of reports of Bigfoot disappearing into a tree, which could support the theory that Bigfoot is coming from another dimension.
The Simpsons predicted your worst nightmare for 2025. Number 1 has already come true. Here's what you need to know. Number 3, a war between the US and China. In one episode, a somber newscaster reports rising tensions and a nuclear threat looming over the two superpowers. Today, tensions between the US and China over Taiwan are at a breaking point. Experts warn that even a small misstep could spark something catastrophic. Number 2, a global internet blackout. This time, Springfield plunges into chaos after the internet is taken down by a cyber attack, leaving people helpless and society on the brink of collapse. Experts say this scenario isn't far off. The United Nations recently admitted that with 95% of internet data relying on undersea cables, a massive cyber attack could strike at any moment. Number 1, The Simpsons depicted an economic collapse worse than the Great Depression. In one episode, Mr. Burns is arrested, and his absence causes the power plant to fall apart, leading Springfield to descend into economic chaos. And you know what? It's already starting to feel real. Economists warn there's a 56% chance of a global economic collapse in 2025. So, the real question isn't if it'll happen, it's when. Let's just hope it stays fiction. Follow for more mysterious stories and predictions.
I think if those two countries want to make war with each other, why don't they just put the presidents in an MMA octagon cage and let them duke it out? We don't want any part of your goddamn wars. By the way, most of these things are just self-fulfilling prophecies. And me, for one, I do not consent to any of it.
So, you know the Mars theory?
Mars. That there's aliens on Mars?
Nah. So, there's a theory that Mars was the original planet that humans were from.
Okay.
And then something happened that we all had to fly to another planet and live on. So there used to be like civilization that lived on Mars.
But now it's all dried up, right?
That's all dried up. Now bag this. On Mars, there's an element on the periodic table called xenon. Now, xenon on Earth is only found, this is crazy, is only found after a nuclear explosion.
No.
Oh shit, that's not even the sicko mode button.
I said no. What the hell?
Yeah, so theory, and it goes hand in hand now. What if on Mars there was a nuclear warfare, destroyed the whole planet, but people were able to escape just in time, landed on Earth, and they had to restart from nothing.
So we are the aliens.
We're the aliens.
What the hell? Nah, that's kind of weird, but that makes sense also.
Because that's how low-key the Earth would end up looking like if we did have
if something happened like that. Yeah.
No, but this is like real proof. Like this is search it up.
Yeah?
It's real shit. Like this element's called xenon, and it's prominent after nuclear explosion.
Okay.
Covered in Mars.
The actual theory is that a sun flare was about to engulf the entire planet. That's why they escaped and landed here on Earth. But the thing is, you cannot run away from your problems. That sun flare is coming here next.
Some things may occur that may be earth-shattering.
Recently, there have been rumors that something maybe, coming around the corner, maybe in January. I just wondered if you'd heard anything. Is there anything that you're able to talk about?
All I would say is I think some things may occur, this is my current assessment, that may be earth-shattering, that may scare a few people. And yeah, this topic can be scary. The unknown can be scary. All I would say is that this is just the status quo. It's been hidden. It has always been like this. If it comes out that this is real, it's verified by very credible sources, you get credible information, credible evidence come forward to definitively say, yes, the phenomena is real, we're being visited, and we're engaging with non-human intelligence. This is just the status quo. It's how the world is. It's just been hidden from us for so long. And I think that's how we should view it. It's just nature to some extent, and you can't hide nature, and this is just the way of the world. It's always been like that, and I think people can take it.
Right, we've got a pretty strange sighting sent in via an astronomer looking at Saturn, and he notices a strange object that flies past the rings and goes behind the planet itself. Here it is, right? And it glides across, and then you can see it go behind the rings itself. And he says, in quotations, any astronomers out there that can help me figure out what I've just seen, right? And there's a lot of people in the comment sections, I'll leave a link down below to the post, that are quite perplexed and can't quite understand what this object is. Because it's way out there and it's definitely going behind the planet. Pretty damn interesting, man. I'm loving all this sort of like planetary stuff. You guys let me know what you think.
I know what they will say. It's just swamp gas.
The Aquarian age, which is just the age of the knowing, okay? It's no longer enough to believe. That was the Piscean age, okay? Piscean is a water sign, which is emotions. It's ruled by the planet Neptune, which is about spirituality or deception. You see, so there has been some emotional manipulation of our emotions, to deceive us. This is where we got the religion from, okay? Now we're moving into the Aquarian age, which is the air age, where we go inside, get in touch with our own spirit, uncover our own unique gifts in godhood, and that's what we bring to the table to make a whole. In other words, we are not trying to blend our energy. We're trying to combine our energy to make a whole. That's why one teacher or one leader is not going to work. We can use common tools, you see, but we all have our own godhood, and our own spirit is going to be the only guide for us in understanding, what we bring to the table, okay? The unique path is totally unique for each one of us, okay? But we have to know that. Aquarian is the age of the knowing.
Everybody knows there is a war against truth. Truth and lies are battling it out every day. But what I'm seeing is the truth is overwhelming the lies. All of their crooked lies and deceptions are just crumbling, being crushed by the overwhelming light of truth. And it's all because of you, the people, that are fed up with their nonsense. It's time to take this world back. It's time for you to recognize you are sovereign. If you like this sort of content, remember to share, like, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos.
NASA is lying about the moon. There are structures, ancient cities, massive bases, spacecrafts located on the moon's surface. These structures, estimated to be millions of years old, these are original, leaked photos NASA captured. Apollo 11 mission, July 20th, 1969.
Leaky peaky, NASA, it's time to start speaking.
Breaking footage of the Philadelphia plane crash that a lot of people are saying looked like a missile. First and foremost, prayers to anyone's family who was affected by this tragedy. Sensitive content warning. I'm not claiming to know exactly what is going on here, but this is all the footage that we have of the crash. And the reason people think it was a missile of some kind is the sheer speed coming out of the sky and then the large explosion when it hit the ground. We also have some pictures that seem to have some strange inconsistencies. You see, I'm looking for rubble anywhere in this, and I can't find any. Plane rubble, that is. The only thing I found that looks somewhat like it came from a plane is this one little piece right here. Some inconsistencies with the photos of the scene is we have these people here looking photoshopped in as the firefighters in the background seem larger than the people in the foreground. Now tell me, does that look correct? Mind you, we are on the scene. It is roped off and we can't find really remnants of an airplane anywhere.
A lie will always spin another lie. I mean, why do you need to edit it? The pictures. I'm gonna tell you this again so it actually sinks in. They are faking their
flashing red warning here. What I'm about to say is quite disturbing. There's a lot of uncomfortable language. And if you are triggered or upset by sex assaults and violent assaults, etc., then this is definitely not the show for you tonight. The accuser is named Ashley Parham, and she has agreed to allow her name to be made public. Let's be real clear about that. She is going public with her name. She says that in February of 2018, she met a man named Shane Pierce at a bar, and that Shane FaceTimed Diddy outside on sidewalk, apparently trying to impress her. But Ashley Parham says that she told both Shane and Diddy on FaceTime that she wasn't impressed. And this is important. She says she believed that Diddy had something to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur and said as much. Allegedly, Diddy warned her that she would pay for saying something like that.
People often think we're advertising when we urge them to get Therapium NAD Plus from Therapium.com, but the truth is, your health is at risk. The HMPV virus spreads rapidly through toxic fog, posing a significant threat to those with unprepared immune systems. Don't wait until it's too late. Watch the following video to discover how you can protect yourself and your loved ones.
So NASA's been putting out these star trail photos from the International Space Station. Do you see the problem? Yeah, we get star trails, supposedly, because we're on the Earth is spinning, so we look up and see star trails. But look, here's the International Space Station, and it's supposed to be going around this. Is that what you would see? Also, any other time we see the International Space Station, you can't see any stars. In fact, we're always asking them, where are the stars? They say exposure. Well, how's this for exposure? I'm exposing your lies, exposing the deception of star trails from outer space. Every single one they release is inaccurate. The ISS is supposedly 250 miles away from Earth, going around it like this. You would see a perfect circle with a pole star. This is how the globe claims the ISS orbits it. As you can see, you would see the pole star, then you wouldn't. Then you'd see it, then you wouldn't. And you would not get that perfect spiral pattern around a pole star if this were true. To be fair, the star trails wouldn't work on the flat Earth model either, because the ISS would do like a spirograph pattern. And you would see that in the star trails if you were filming the stars from the ISS. So, what's the conclusion here? Well, either this is completely fake, or it's a weather balloon watching the sky turn above us.
See what we tell you? The more they lie, the more the truth keeps smashing it out of the park.
The government is in possession of material, exotic material, that doesn't look like it's made by us.
Has there ever been anyone sent to jail because they've spoken about this subject matter?
Worse. And that story has yet to be told. Yes, there are people who have had faced extreme disciplinary actions and potentially worse.
The death penalty?
I'm not going to elaborate right now because there's some things happening to try to. This is why Congress is working hard for whistleblower protections, because we want people to feel safe to come out and have a conversation. And right now they don't feel overly safe. They've seen some of the tactics and techniques that were applied to try to keep people quiet in the past. Let me say this in general terms. People say, oh, well, the government would never kill anybody to protect a secret. Try going to Area 51 and look at the signs on that chain link fence where it says lethal force authorized. You cross that fence and they can kill you dead. Okay?
Wait, a clear video of a UFO actually exists? Yep, take a look at this one. It's a cylindrical, cigar-shaped object slowly hovering and moving around in the sky. At one point in the video, you'll even see light reflecting off of one side as it moves. Is it man-made? Is it non-human? Check it out. Let me know what you think. Do you believe?
Random disturbing facts. During World War II, Japan bombed China with fleas infected with the bubonic plague. Heartbreak can trigger a massive flood of emotions that can cause fatal heart attacks. People's general happiness peaks at 21 and doesn't reach that level again until they retire. People who stay up late at night have more psychopathic tendencies than those who sleep early. In 1939, 835 sheep in the U.S. were killed by a single lightning strike. Nighttime is the natural state of the universe. Daytime is only caused by a nearby, radiating ball of flame.
Oh man, it just keeps getting better and better. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember to share, like, and subscribe, and tune in for the next one. I'll see you soon. Peace!